Okay, now everything should work. There you go. What's up, everybody? Okay, now everything should work. Oh, it's echoing. I'm watching myself. Whoops. I'm watching myself. Whoops. Shouldn't be doing that. A lot of dust in this room. Oh, it's like an image actually. It's a little sparkly effect because I'm actually like that. Yeah, you didn't see the startup image. You're not watching me. No, we're not doing Twitch tonight. Wednesdays we're gonna do YouTube. Mondays we do Twitch. Kind of new schedule. And that's, I don't know. I think I posted it online. Didn't I post in community? I'm changing my stream schedule. Yeah, I did. I posted on community. I got 29 likes, so no one looked at it. Great. It's good to know. Good to know. Welcome, Temptation. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Hakya, see ya. Thank you for being first. What's up, Lunar? What's up, Cold Sauce? Yeah, Transformer board today. Hopefully they gave me the parts of Transformer, or else I would have lied in the title and clickbaited you. Hello, JG. Hello, Fluffy. Hello, Calypso. What's up, Kikikos? What's up, Cold Sauce? Best in stock 60. Is it in stock? Is it really in stock? I didn't do a great job. It says buy. No, it's a GB. Are you asking what's in stock? Best in stock? Am I gonna review the Polaris V2? Probably not a G. Probably not a. Hold on. Probably not a. Probably not a prototype, but I'll try to get a production unit. Okay, top. So if you haven't been around, this is my Freebird TKL. I will be reviewing this. Someone DM me today. Just not right now. Right now, I'll be working on it. I've scripted the video. The board's good if you needed to know. That's all you need to know, right? The board's good. I'm using it, so it must be good, right? This is a scrap Arabic on it. What about the Z60 I made a review on the Z60 already. If you need an numpad, you know what you want. Here's the Corky's Z60 EVOLVE. I was supposed to prep styles, but I didn't have time. Freebird good? Yeah, Freebird's good. Today I 3D printed my wife called this a basketball hoop. Looks like a net, but it's orange. It's a pen holder. I got a 3D printer Ender 3 Pro because it was on sale for $100, and I've been printing a lot of stuff. Most of my stuff is in my office right now, but I made this Rhino. It's articulating. Why? I was bored. And some Pikachu stuff. What cable am I using for the keyboard above? It's this cable right here. Watch my cable video. This is a video by Cable Mod. This is a Limo cable by Cable Mod. Start up a shop. Then I would have to design. You can't really like flip stuff that other people design, you know? You gotta make your own designs if you want to sell. And I don't have time. I haven't had time to dig around in Fusion just yet. But this stream is sponsored by Corky's, as well as a video that I'm going to make on this board, which is a little concerning because I have a lot of videos this month. I was supposed to take a month after the hard month of December, and I'm not, obviously, because I have this, I have the Freebird, I have the Glacier. I'll make a video on the Mammoth. I have a dedicated video I have to make. I'm gonna look at the Z60 that I just built and posted. Yeah, there's a lot. I got it in me. Thanks, Gary. Silver limo or gold limo? I wouldn't do a gold limo. I would do silver. It's more universal of a color. Maybe make sure the noise gate is off. This just came in from the office. I ran home and then I ate some ramen just so I could have some food in me before I streamed. NK87 has some food, guys. It's like a tray mount. I wouldn't buy that board, although it is cheaper than the Freebird TKL. But I'm not with it. Let's take a look at what we got here. I have not opened this up yet, so if I scuff it, too bad. Grid 650. The Grid was an interesting board that got me into the hobby, but it is very loud in terms of look. So I don't know. Oh shit! I didn't know this was blue. I thought I got white. The box said white. All right, we got a blue board. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna grab Rudy then. I'll grab Rudy for this one. I'm on Twitch on Mondays, I'm on YouTube on Wednesdays. Apparently, like 3 years ago, there was a post on Reddit that said you can't stream on YouTube at all if you're on a Twitch partner. That's not in my agreement, so whatever. You can remove the post NK87 and make it top mount? Okay. Is that true? Is that the difference between the NK87 and the 65? I haven't really looked at it. I would just defer to Batsy Tech's review. So, what I mean by transformer is this board right here. These things are removable somehow. I'll find out. Wait, is this? Why are there screws here? All right, we're gonna find this out. Screw and stabs. Okay, that's better. You're supposed to be able to change this. So take a look at the product page to get familiarized with this. There hasn't been a lot of coverage of it, but there is something. So here it is. This is the Corky's. I thought I was getting this color. That's why I posted this picture. But unfortunately, we got the blue. Oh, standoffs for the hot swap? Yeah, that makes sense. This looks to be an FR4 plate, so we shouldn't need the standoffs though. Aluminum? I probably have aluminum bars. I have this hot swap. Center USB-C gas came out, yeah, so it's not going to be a tray mount. It has a low front height at 17.2 millimeters, which is good. The board price is 189, so it's not the most expensive GB. I really dig the price. Bottom CNC machined out of 1 block aluminum. So we had a board like this before, the Valley 60, where you could change the tops. This one, you can also change the tops, but it's full aluminum instead. Brass bars, sure. Blockers integrated into the bottom press bar. So we got 60 standard, win keyless, and HHKB. We have all the plate options, which is good, because if you guys get something like a Bakaneko, you only have FR4.
Thank you for joining the subscriber family.
So some flex cuts. FR4's default, carbon fiber aluminum is optional. Centered USB daughter board with ESD protection, great. It looks like they got Merlin to build this. Merlin's gonna ask about the ESD protection for sure. Solder and hot swap PCBs. Soros, what'd you build? Firmware KMK via, of course, you gotta have it if you have a custom board. Boards like the GMMK Pro promised KMK via, and they don't have it. They're using proprietary software, which is a drag. FR4 half plate integrated comes default. This doesn't look like FR4 half. Looks like I got a full here. Comes with a USB Type-C cable, which is like $3. I wouldn't say that's a great add-on. Cap switch puller. Okay, I didn't see the bag, but we'll find out. GB. The GB's still live right now, so yep. Let's go back to top-down view. So this is a blue. Look at the front height right here. It doesn't look that low. It's all right. Did my Discord come through? I know I'm not on Twitch, so a lot of them probably crying right now. So, ooh, Proto. There's some scuffage here. The aluminum piece here looks like it was anodized at a different time. You can see the color mismatch. The finishing for this proto is not great. Knock test. Well, the plate is in there rattling, but this is not the highest quality thing I've seen. There's just like dirt, grime in here. Sponsor stream, by the way. Send a USB-C with the cutout, the precise cutout recessed. So there's that. Looks like it needs a wrist rest. Nah, I don't think so. Okay, so that was the HHKB. This is the standard. I'm guessing this would be the winkuless. R180 with CF plate, SP star meter whites. That sounds good, CB. Can't go wrong with that. All right, so this is screwed in. This is on the inside, but holy hell! All right, is that? Oh, the inside of this one's cleaner. Okay, so there's looks to be holes everywhere. So I'm looking here. There's some holes along here. I don't know what that's for. Alright. Alright. You see another mark here. Might be prototype things. If you get a board like this in a GB, you're definitely gonna get if it happens to you in GB, definitely contact them. They should be able to get you a clean unit. This is a prototype, so I'll forgive it for now. Keep in mind that they did send this to me. 1.5 millimeter. Let's unscrew this and see what's going on. Do I prefer PCB foam or depends on the keyboard? Depends on the keyboard. If I don't have to, I would love to not use PCB foam. PCB foam is one of my least favorite things. Drop Korean with Holy Pandas and GMK Red Smeary? What is that? Drop Korean is okay. It's okay. But if you're happy, I'm happy for you. Oh god. Okay, so I just took out the bottom. Cool. This is super confusing. I need directions. So that just looks like a zombie where we just took out the bottom. Okay, so okay, I see it now. Now it's winkeyless. All right, but you can definitely tell the parts were anodized at different times. Nice drop, nice stops. MW65, is that the cheap gasket that Lewis Toe featured? The people I've talked to about that board, they absolutely hated the QC. Okay, we got a hot swap PCB, right? Does this just slide out? Can I just slide this up? All right. So this is a PCB, KL hot swap. The PCB just slides out. You like the idea of the execution unit? Yeah, the execution is a little rough because, like I said, the anodization for each piece looks like it was done in different baths. So you can definitely see the difference, especially on an anodized color like this. On a white, maybe not. And although this is sponsored, y'all know I keeps it 55th Street every single time, so don't worry.
Thank you for joining the subscriber family.
I'm looking at the PCB. I don't see anything that sticks out. The daughter board's not connected right now. Okay, so the daughter board's gonna connect right here. You just order fuel. Wait, what? Wait. Are you okay? No, I thought you were the person that bought the Drop Karina and also bought a fuel. I was like, holy hell, that's a big jump. Favorite clocky switch? Yeah, SP Star Meteor Whites. If you already know, why'd you ask? It's Red Samurai. Okay. Yeah, Red Samurai was my first in GMK set. Okay, so the standoffs are here. Looks to be a center piece, and there's a screw here and here. So the standoffs are for the hot swap, and this layer is, what is this? It's like almost paper. It's like foam. It's not Poron. It's compressible. It's almost like it's neoprene. Refers to MK set striker. Wow. Okay, so there is a groove that bends backwards that does not inspire confidence. Holy crap, that is flexibility to the maximum. It's all good, DOS. We all start from somewhere. I didn't have my first custom keyboard at 15. Okay, that's crazy. I need a flathead, which is not flathead, Phillips. I'm a bit under the weather, so that's why my voice is all raspy.
You're sick? Wait. This is serious.
I was sniffling yesterday.
You serious?
Serious? You don't know 55th Street? Hold on. No, I don't need tissues. Calm down. 55th Street, Channel 5 News. Wifey is worried about that road number. Wifey also wants to go out all the time.
I've been home the past 3 days.
Yeah, because I have to go to work.
Old English right here. Yeah, I'm watching the streets also, and these weird ass niggas and these cohorts, nigga. This shit ain't a game. I like to let motherfuckers know around the world it get real tricky, it get real Mickey, it get real dangerous.
This is 55th Street.
55th Street, you enter. God, great man, but I'll fuck your wife, Custer. I'm gonna keep it 55th Street.
Who's Custer?
Yeah, so that's that. Demonetized instantly. But y'all had to know. Y'all had to know. So Channel 5 News, like, he's an interviewer and he goes into these crazy scenarios and he just lets people talk. And that was one of the characters he met. WTF is right, dude. He's like a crip and he just includes 55th Street in everything because he's from 55th Street. All gas, no brakes, yeah. And then they had like some copyright issues and then they had to change their Channel 5 News. It was complicated. Alright, so it looks like the top case is literally just these pieces. So as soon as I unscrew this, the top part's gonna come off and the board is open. J-Brick Black smooth stock, they're smooth, but the spring paint is kind of bad. The daughter board yoga, yeah, close it. I showed you all the video and I'm definitely not getting monetized in this stream. It's great, it's great. Let me make sure I turn it on, see if I can actually get it for a second. Where's my tab? Here you go. Hold on. Monetization on. Let's see if YouTube puts a ban hammer on me. It's already on YouTube though. Andrew's the greatest reporter in the world, changed my mind. I would agree. He has a way with words. When he starts rapping, spitting bars, I'm just like, how? How? Yeah, the sponsor cover is all good. It's all good. I didn't plan that, but yeah. So that's the board. It's a good thing it hit an FR4 plate, not like an aluminum plate. Phew. That's it. So it's sandwiched in. It's 4 gasket strips, a case foam layer, and these 2 pieces. That's it. Andrew when? How do? What? Oh yeah, that's me. I forgot. I say new when, but you just woke up. Thanks for coming, Kinley. Is it free TKL a good TKL board? It's probably one of the best for the price. I would say I like it better than Mr. Suit, and I like it better than the Frog. But the Frog looks better, so the Mr. Suit kind of looks better. But for a no frills TKL, that's the one I would use. Just as a caveat, they did sponsor the streaming video too, so if you think I'm biased, you can go ahead and think that, but if you watch the Twitch streams, I did cover it. Okay, how many screws did I have here? Because I have 7 here, and I feel like there was supposed to be... Oh, here's 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, sure. Now, I have all these pieces here. Let me go ahead and unscrew these standoffs, which I will not use. I didn't get any other plate material, so all I got is FR4. Yeah, it's wing keyless blockers. They're swappable. That's a transformer. We got standard. What? Actually, shoot. I don't know which side is the bottom, which side is the top. We're gonna find out. But you got hookaboo, standard and wickle pickle. Fuji 75. I've seen it. It looks cool, but the Fuji 65 didn't have great sound without hollowness. Okay, I need a smaller screwdriver than this. Where's my driver kit? Yeah, the keyboard GB is still open. We're putting in JWKs. EVO1s. Lube by Ken. Yeah, the VOD will be up for this. Which reminds me, I should probably try to record it. And I'll just... That'll be fine. Yeah, these are just recolored JWKs. Lubes, filmed, and spring swapped. Unless I didn't film them yet. No, they're filmed. Okay. Small Phillips. Yeah, keyboard went pretty in-depth on the Keychron. Shoot. Keyboard is a friend of the channel. I'm gonna put this up here. Hopefully I don't lose it because my mat is black. And unfortunately every screw I've been using is black. I need a sound test. I need to talk about my new, but right now it's actually unbuilt. I destarted it. But I'll just tell you that it's pretty hollow. But it's fun to type on because of playlists. Modded all the personality out of it. The FBTKL does not need modding. Unless you are a fan of like heavy gaskety sound, which some people are just used to now because all they hear is gasket, PSP foam, plate foam. Yeah, I wouldn't mod it at all. It comes with a rubber case layer. That's like all you really need. I don't think I did new with the plate ever. Why would you get it new? Oh, this has PSP foam. Yeah, let's try to not use this. I'm gonna do no standoffs and no PSP foam. Favorite keycap set? I really like Tower right now. DMG is pretty hot too. But my favorite of all time would be GMK Muted. Alice style key. Switch Couture has a cheap Alice keyboard that you can buy. It's acrylic, so it doesn't cost that much to try it out. Thanks, Hov. I'm doing well. Sound good in a brass plate? Oh my god. SP Star Meteor Whites with a brass plate? Rip your ears. I mean, it'll sound good. It's gonna be loud as hell. Striker punching air. No, I sold Striker. Core 60 Alice, yeah, but that GB already finished, right? Wait for that to be in stock. I don't know if they're running in stock for that though. TX stabs holding on the SAS75, they're holding fine. I used it all day at work the other day, and honestly, two things. One, the stabs are fine. Two, I absolutely abhor 7U on that board. I kept trying to alt tab and I kept hitting spacebar and tab instead. Have I checked the LLab LS? No, I'm not getting one either. But the layout's kind of hurt because the right shift is moved away out onto the right side of the right top up arrow. I don't like that. I didn't like that in the AVA or the AVA. I don't like that in the Arisu. Even if you don't use right shift, it just looks weird. If your Browns are the best Switch in the world, I guess you're friends with the Glarsis. Okay, let's connect this and test the PCB. Or like not, like it doesn't really matter if it doesn't work because I still have to build it. But let's go ahead and test it just to check the QC on this. Hyperglide Brown's actually good. I've heard that like unironically good, those switches. So I got bored and I also 3D printed a tray. I've been on a 3D printer kick right now. Outlaw's low-key overrated. Damn, bro. I like the fact that they're bringing more stock to the market, but after the people myth busted the Jelly Epoch and started p-foaming everything, it really put a bad. It soured my taste, and I don't want to use any more Outlab boards because they are designed around the PSP foam or PE foam. I was like, I'm tired of hearing this sound. Oh my god. Sorry. Cool, I need the JSON. This is not detecting. At least in VO. Flashbang. Alright. Okay. Let me see if they sent me the file. I'm sure they did. They were very thorough. They reached out to me on email and said, can we sponsor a stream? I'm like, yeah, sure. Alright. Oh, there's a build guide. Let's open that up. It's kind of late. I've already taken it apart, so I know how to put it back. Bless you. My wife was calling me out. Alright, so I don't have a JSON or anything. Yeah, so I'll just use test keys. I hate holy mice. Not like religious holy, but like... Wait, so I can't turn off this RGB if I don't have the JSON. Oh, great. So no matter what, we got perky RGB. At least this is south-facing LEDs. Okay. Let me wait. I don't know how to turn this off. But if you look at the back, the LEDs on the bottom. That's what you want. If you had the LED on top, the cherry profile keycaps are going to interfere. I did reach out to Acco to try to review their board. They never like sent it to me, but I really don't like how Acco is doing north-facing switches. Some people are saying like, oh, well, it works with their keycaps, but why design a PCB that does that? That only works with your own keycaps and not with like the grand majority of keycaps that exist in the space with your cherry profile. I mean, if that's your budget, you gotta go with NK87. That's it. I like the Freebird TKL. Only works with thin keycaps or flat ones, yeah. It's a drag. The Odin? Which one's the Odin again? I am getting a KBD fans board, but I forgot if it's the Odin or not. Hold on, I need to read the chat. Okay, here we go. Yeah, basics being like the PCB. 1800? Yeah, I'm doing the Odin. Yeah, I got the Odin coming. I just reached out to KBD Fans Way. He's sending that over. That'll be fun. Oh shit, I need switches. Freebird TKL bare bones, 200 something? Someone check. I drafted it in my script, but I don't have my script handy. 225 USD, yeah. And they're based out of West Coast, CA. So if you're on the West Coast or in the United States, you'll get cheaper shipping. It's not coming from China, which unfortunately things like the Corkies or anything from Craig Keebs, they're gonna have to charge you DHL, which is kind of heavy for budget. There's good PPT sets. Novakeys is selling a nice PPT set. If you guys want it to hurt, I could use that today. My last stream was on Twitch, and I had a Seafoam Green SAT75, and chat was like, use Taro. I'm like, oh my god. So we made a very ugly SAT75 that day. Because chat just wants to watch the world burn. But I have GMK Rudy planned for this. Hopefully I have all the keycaps. If you know the history of me and that keycap set, I've melted keycaps on it. I've lost keycaps on that. So it's kind of a hodgepodge, and I don't think I'll ever be able to sell it. I'm stuck with it forever. Because I'm a dum-dum. But it is what it is. Okay, so left shift is also on R shift. Is this a split? Right shift? Very pretty. What's up, Eggy? It was nightmare fuel. You also have the option to pick up free bird TKO from KFA in LA. Yeah. Rudy on navy or whiteboard. It does well on both. I think you can go either way. Is this registering anything? Okay. So it looks like in the key map, the right mods are actually left mods. Okay. So we have PCB. I'll leave that there. We have this here FF4 plate. It's an FF4 full, although it says FF4 half. Wait a second. Wait a second. Chat. Hold on. Do you see what I see right here? Do you see perforations? This is a convertible FF4 plate. It transforms from win keyless HHKB to standard. And the plate itself transforms from full to half. Hold up, is correct, Koze. Click the notification bell on my videos. They should give you a notification on YouTube. Cut that sucker out. I can't because it's hot swap. It won't work. You can't really hot swap in half plate, but it's available. Okay, it's available. That's just not how things work. Like you can see right here, I can press down. You can definitely break it pretty easily. That's cool. I didn't expect that. Obviously, I did not read the directions that much. This is the package that came with it. Be risky, half plate hot swap. I would make the most scuffiest review video if I do that. There's a solder PCB option, yeah. Would the change be permanent? Yes, Nitro. Be risky, half plate hot swap? No. Z60 flex? On this PCB, could you make O-ring gasket mount? But I don't know, PSD. I'm not sure, Prussia. That's a lot of questions you just asked there. Oh, this is the Amazon switch. It's an Amazon switch puller and keycap puller. Okay. Couldn't that break during normal use? No. F4 is not that. Here. Slapping the base. Slapping the base. I don't think the Zoomers will understand that reference, but it's not breaking, chat. The slap is sus. Ooh, wait, did I break it? Nah, I'm good. This is a very slept on board for its price and customization. Yeah, I honestly was kind of 50-50 on the exterior modifications, but why don't? Well, actually, Heine does this too. The Heine 3/4 plate for Alice boards, it's a kind of like snappable half plate. But who would half plate an Alice? But it's there. So it's not the first time I've seen that, but this at this price, kind of bundled with it, that's the first time I've seen that. So while I have the gaskets out, should I look at the directions? This might be feet. I think this is feet. This is heavier. Yeah, that's the feet. That's a feet for sure. I got hella feet. Dope. Got 6 feet for four holes. And this is the gas. This is porn. To double check, let's go look at their directions, because if I don't look at directions, people are gonna make fun of me. To be fair, they're probably in the right. Let's see. I gotta close my tabs for my 3D printing research. Okay, where is the guide? Oh, I downloaded it. Okay. How's the day going? The day's going alright. I'm not fully jazzed that my work is requiring me to still go in the office every single day, but I am blessed to have a job again and not have to stress every single day about whether or not I'll be able to make enough money to eat and put a roof over my head. Thank you for choosing Z60 EVOLVE as your daily driver. We wish you a fantastic and memorable journey with it. Alright? This is kind of small. Suggested switches to be installed first. Alright. There's standoffs too. That made sense. The standoff locations were all on the exterior. But yeah, don't do hot swap with a half plate. Thank you, Terrapin. What's 60% trade mode with left USB do you know besides Tofu, PSD, Freebird? Do you have... Oh, you bought a Weird Flex PCB? Yeah, I don't know. Polaris R1? Pretty sure that's the left side USB. PCB mat, yeah, that's a PCB foam. There's a hole cut out in it. Okay, yeah. Plate assembly. Yeah, those are the standoffs on the exterior. For soldering PCB, here's when the lubing and soldering is needed. The daughter board is already installed. 60% hot swap PCBs never run Sangin for some reason. Yeah, it's not really common, but the Electrotype 60 can take a Mechanics Sangin hot swap PCB. I've done that combo before. I mean, I gave away that combo. I never actually built it. Peel off the pour-on stickers, apply them to the gasket chamber. Of course. Chat. I need your attention. Please, listen to me. The expert... There's an expert that told me once that if a board has grooves for gaskets, it must be $1,000. And as you can tell, this $1,000, also known as $189 GB board, has gasket grooves, so it is worth $1,000. So if you buy this at $189, you are winning for sure. Okay, so the problem with this is I'm looking at the... I don't make the rules yet. So the problem with this is if you look at the design, the gaskets are going to go on the case, right? But did the gasket just fall out? But if we go on the case, that means putting it on these little wedge pieces. Do I have enough? So let me count. Because it's going to require... Let me count, okay. So 1 set and 2 extra tops. That means 4 on the bottom, 2 on the top, so that's 6. And then I have 2 other tops, that's 4. So I need 10. So 10. Quick maths, because I'm a professional engineer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Look at that, we got 2 extra, I think. So I should be able to install it in every single top option. You're typing this from a Milmax playlist keyboard? What is that? What board is that? Thoughts on Mechanics partnering with the AI03? Is that that's a crazy... It's like our version of sports. The fact that those two fuse together makes me think pretty unstoppable. But is that like a monopoly, bro? Like, should the FTC get involved when a buy or a combination like that happens? Because that's pretty wild. But keyboard Jesus AI03 deserves all the good in his life. So I'm happy for him. I see the Flame 60? I don't know what that is. Shit. Even though there's grooves in this, it's really hard to install. It's kind of tight. Okay. Of course, this stretched a little. So I'm gonna try to use tweezers that are not sharp so I don't scratch this. Even though it's already a little scuffed from the factory. Let's not make it worse. There you go. Smooth tip. Build keyboard faster please at 4 AM. Well, there's a VOD for you. I just went through a long work day. If you tell me to go faster one more time, I will intentionally go slower. I'm just kidding. I just can't actually go faster. because I'm gonna double check with Corky's, but I'm likely gonna, if Corky's doesn't ask for this board back, which I don't think they will considering they're in China, I'll be giving this away. So do you want me to rush the board that I give away to the community? I think not. So grab a drink, grab a snack if you're underage, and let me build this so I don't mess it up. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. I do both now. I mean, I've been doing both. What board you build, Osiris? Keyboard build speedrun any percent. Yeah, it's not speedrunning. Not a real any build. It's not scuffed. I'm trying not to scuff today. I am doing the gaskets before the stabs. We are using stabies today, so if my spacebar breaks, I will cry. But there have been some personal or like some one-off accounts saying that stabies break GMK spacebars. I would love to verify that, but I'd also have to be a test dummy, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I screwed up this gasket a little bit. Let's try to tuck it in. Fuck it. Vuitton gaskets, are those rubber? What version of stabies do I have? The one people don't like. School starts next week. Can't be up to 4 AM anymore? Nah. I feel that it's hard. I can't be up to 4 AM anymore either. I have to get up at 6 or before to get to work. Hebrew versus Peacock? Peacock barely has color on it. Awful tolerance? Yeah, it's a little tight. Or maybe I'm bad at installing gaskets. It could be either way. Because with these gaskets, if the grooves are kind of small, you end up sticking to the sidewall. Stabies rub too hard on the housing, they're hard to press. Are you using long poles, RA? Be the Plume 65 Espada. That's the only other one I know of. Because I know the E6.5, it's not symmetrical. Nice, Osiris. That's a sick budget build. Why so many KB67 light this year? Well, it's a good board. It's a good layup. So they cashing in on the stonks, bro. To be fair, the Icky 68 is also the same thing. They do a lot of reruns with colors. Alright. Bakaneko Supremacy? Yeah, I like the Bakaneko more, but the KD67 light is the more useful layout because it has arrows. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the Wickle, because I like Wickle. And there's not a lot of cheaper Wickle 60s. The Tofu doesn't have Wickle, right? I would take Freebird over the NK87. Freebird has Gummy
Thank you
ring.
for joining the subscriber family.
Blaze 60 is nice.
Thank you for joining the subscriber family.
Yeah, Bakaneko 60 is coming. I'm curious about like that non-silicone weight they have. It's like a different material, nickel. What's Blade 60 again? It's kind of like Tofu Guts with a different exterior. He has that like 3D exterior. Where's my tweezers? If you already have a Tofu, I would just Gummy O-Ring mod the Tofu. If you want arrows, go with the Bakaneko 65. Unless you have a Tofu 65, I don't think I've heard of people Gummy O-Ring a Tofu 65. I know people do it for the Tofu 60. With ISO hot swap support, that would be the Icky 68. That's the only one I can think of at the top of my head. The hot swap has ISO. Tofu has the blockers for the tray mount. There's also integrated plate version with the seam in the middle. Oh, so it does have wiggle. Okay. Oh, the old version had wiggle. The new version doesn't. So integrated plate. The integrated plate has wiggle, but the tray mount doesn't, right? Cut up the tofu. Zoom 65 looking nice. Yeah, I was supposed to get a Zoom 65, but they forgot to send it to me. So I'll report. I'll do some coverage on it whenever that happens. Is this flexier than Bakaneko? This is a pour-on gasket mount, so I don't think it's more flexible. I think it's just different. Just think of them as different. Okay. So I have this assembled. Let's go ahead and just do the stabs real quick. Stabies. I got it here. Where are my stabies? Got one of the 100 in stock units. Nice. Milmax plateless. The 5-pin tolerance is so tight. Yeah, exactly, Hypermode. Thank you for acknowledging that. That's only possible if the tolerances are tight. Because the thing that's keeping your switch in is the tolerances. So, that's a good reminder for me. If this is tight enough, chat, it's kind of tight enough. Should I try it? It's a group by Epsilon. Aren't Staby mold screwed? Edgar says do it. Dude, I can't turn back. Okay, here. For the review video, I will have some footage of me cutting it off, but I want to do it with the full plate first, so you won't see it live because I want to have the footage of the full plate and then I'll do the half plate, okay? Let's not get too excited and somehow scuff this even more. How's the flex on this? It's gonna be standard. They're pouring gaskets. 4. There's no side mounting, so it's a little bit more flexible than others. 7U. So it looks like this is a 60 with a split R shift. So I need L shift, enter, backspace. Locked, full backspace. 1, 2, 3, 3 2Us and 1 7U. Favorite budget linear? I don't know. J-Wix maybe. Do I prefer Winkeyless? I prefer standard. Cause I like having a Winkey, and with the standard bottom, I can actually do fake arrows. Yellows? Oh yeah, the KSD Pros I have in here are pretty good. Hi Coley. YouTube stream's still safe. I mean, it's a sponsored build, so I can't just go YOLO with it. Welcome, Chelios. Milky Yellow Cap V2s, yeah, they're pretty good. Thoughts on Squashy? Squashy's a friend of the channel as well. It's unfortunate that he has to go to the army, but he'll be back. Split backspace supremacy. I dig that. I can believe that. Have I tried TX stabs? Yeah, they're built in my Z60 right now. They're pretty good. It's called NS. Can you inform me what NS stands for? National Service? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, L shift, enter, backspace, spacebar. The pain of watching any Korean or Singaporean creator. Yeah, the first time I heard of this was when I was a little bit more into K-pop, because in middle school I got into Japanese pop like Utada Hikaru because of Kingdom Hearts and anime and stuff, and then I got into K-pop. Like freaking boomer K-pop, like Quan Boa. It's like super boomer. Didn't catch this boy band stuff, but as I watched Korean dramas and stuff, I paid attention. And yeah, when I fell out of watching K-pop artists, I heard about like some of the boy bands having to do military service. Boa's goated. Yeah, I miss Boa. Yeah, Boa a long time ago. I'm definitely marking my age. What other J-pop did I listen to? I forgot, dude. Like I only remember Utada Hikaru. It's not like I was very good at searching music when I was in middle school. Boas for boomers for sure. Boa's still going, just join a group. Yeah, Koreans go forever, dude. They just get a touch up with plastic surgery and keep going. What's up, KSJ? What thoughts on my Maker Milan? Is that Maker keyboards? I haven't looked at the Milan at all. What's up, Macmillan? How you doing, man? Hey, Merlin, did you try to break apart the half plate? You should check out Macmillan on YouTube. He's magical. And Merlin, what's your Twitch streaming schedule now? I need to make sure to feed you raids. I haven't been raiding. I've been just like dipping like really fast. So the FF4 plate, not my random hobby. Did you notice that you can actually do a half plate by breaking apart the perforations? Spacebar foam, does it help a lot with hollow spacebar sound? Helps a little bit. Depends on how bad the hollowness is. I usually try that if the spacebar is particularly hollow. I didn't know the Salvation had that same plate. I'm sure mine is proto too. I hope mine's proto. If this is production run, there's a lot of anno scuffs. Okay. Yeah, I just got this ship like a week or two ago. Trying to clear my projects. Can't really take a vacay in terms of like keyboard stuff. A lot of stuff happened in Q4. And a lot of GBs are happening right now. Your anodization is damn near perfect, bro. Bro. Here, take a look at this, bro. What piece was it? What piece of it was it? Oh. Interior, of course, but the back here has like, it's like grime almost in the lettering. There's also, oh, that's how I kind of identify the bottom piece, the standard bottom piece. This is the front piece, because we noticed earlier that there were hella chunks taken out of it. Yeah, it's bad. So it's good to know that your unit was good. Just maybe my case is probably more proto than your proto. It's all good. Just gotta let the people know. That is big font. Unlucky for me. Yeah, we'll check it out later. Oh, sorry. It is proto stuff, man. It's all good. So with stabies and TX stabs, you don't necessarily need Holy Mon. Hey Mac Merlin, what mic did you use for the sound test of the Hex 4B? I am getting a raw stainless steel top. Was that board by Patrick? Neo Keys? Element. Stainless steel top, brass bottom. Soon. Special old NTG4. Okay. Is that what sound test is accurate? Some of my patrons like it sounds a little off. Maybe the board just sounds like that. I only put SB Star Meteor Whites in my Hex 4B, so I'm not sure. You had inks in it. Yeah, I just bought the Dream Core extras, even though I have a red one. Like, not gonna lie, I used the SAS75 yesterday at the office, and I had the Hex 4B also because it was sitting there already. And I swapped out the SAS75 for the Hex 4B. It's just more fun to type on. The sound is a little bit more fun. So, SAS75 fans, I'm sorry. Play this happily always be goated? Yeah, it's always fun. If my house was on fire, which keyboard would I take? Unicorn. That was a real situation last year. There were fires in my area. I actually was concerned more about the commissions. I had like so many commissions. And I was like, oh my god, they're gonna be so pissed. But then my server was like, hey dude, if there's a fire, protect yourself. I'm like, but bro, I have people's keyboards in their end games. What if it burns up in a fire? He uncomfortably laughs. It is scary. Those California fires are wild? Yeah. I gotta make sure the wire's in the right spot. Thanks, Tiger. Have a good night. Sorry for the lateness. Yeah, I had to stop doing the Saturday streams because it's been affecting my mental health to not have any breaks. Because I would stream 3 days a week, Saturday to try to catch the people internationally, but I feasibly can't do that. I'm just gonna keep doing YouTube videos, so you can watch the VODs on the weekend. But it's rough to not like have any nights to myself, really, because on the nights I stream. On the nights I don't stream, I'm prepping for streams. So we had to cut off somewhere. We'll keep doing YouTube videos because I can batch work on videos. So this weekend I wrote out the scripts for 3 videos, and I can record them all, and then I can edit throughout the week, or edit all one day, and then stagger the releases, so that y'all get content all week, and then I don't have to work every single day. You on the border of evacuation? Yeah, same. I appreciate it, Tiger. I'll make sure I'll make sure the YouTube videos are lit to make up for not being able to see a live stream. We got some things in the works, more collabs and experiments. I have a straight up dented Bakaneko. We're kind of trying to DIY fillet. I'm gonna melt and cut apart some GMK keycaps. I'm gonna use the tools at my disposal, such as a 3D printer, and maybe make a keyboard out of it. We'll have some fun. Yeah, I saw the Bakaneko for 65 news. Portal owners be sweating. Thanks, Closea. Do I think it'd be just as good results on 25G0 styles versus dielectric grease? I don't like dielectric grease because it gets everywhere and it's easy to overdo it. But you do not need 25G0 for stabs. It's not necessary. I have an Ender 3 Pro. Yeah, don't worry about the GMK set. It's because, okay, if y'all don't know the story, I was doing a lot of commissions last year, and in a period of when I was super busy, I accidentally left GMK Firefly on a board. I accidentally shipped off that board, and then I asked the owner of that board, hey, did I forget GMK Firefly on your board? This is after like 2 weeks of me looking everywhere, making sure I didn't misplace it. And the owner said, the person who commissioned me, they paid me, and I have their address. They said, lol, no. I'm like, you motherfucker, he took it. So something pretty with a free GMK Firefly set, custom to a 65, and now I have some extra keycaps for GMK Firefly that I can't really sell because that set I put on his board used a bunch of the kits, like icons and that extra kit to have the colored escape key. So I gotta do something with it. So try to make maybe $10 off of ad revenue by cutting up those keycaps and doing a test versus nice PBT and EBT and CRP. We'll make a lemonade out of lemons, I guess. No, I don't swat them. Somebody get caught with half a set of Firefly one day. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's okay. Self scam for sure. I done goofed. I played myself. That's what happens when you're just running and never taking a second to breathe. Your brain's not functioning. You don't get enough sleep. I'm pretty sure I have space bars in there, so I can like test if you can flatten out space bars. How much are the commissions? It's on my website www.endvnewin.com/commissions. I changed the pricing and it all starts at $100 now. Should have said I left it on there instead of I may have. I didn't. I don't know though. Like, what if I accidentally threw it in the trash? Unlikely. And even if I said I left it on there for real, they could have been like, oh no, you didn't actually. It's whatever. It's okay. Lesson learned, I make sure I take the keycaps off of boards before I put them in the box. Sangha with extra piece with 410. Holy crap. That was not that expensive. Put one of the space bars on the stabies to test. Alright, good, yeah. Sacrifice that. I will be doing a stabby test with GMK spacebars using a massage gun and just banging it and see if it cracks. Not today though. Faye fast food. In-N-Out's kind of lit. Peter says he's bought a Peter Nico corn for 360. You did. That's how much your proto cost? Sanga's lit. Hoping what sounds like unicorn? Sangha does not sound like unicorn. Sangha price in Thailand skyrocket. Well, they're not bringing it back, but they are in the works of making Sangha 65. Sangha spacebar is my favorite spacebar in a more budget in-stock oriented board. Easily. Spacebar is mad, yeah. It has like that big boy TKL aluminum plate spacebar sound in a budget 60. It's crazy. Hope Z60 EVOLVE sounds like unicorn clocky. There's no way it would be. This is a gasket mount. It would sound more like a gasket board. I would venture to say that if you're trying to guess what this sounds like, imagine a Polaris. Maybe an Element G67, considering this doesn't have a brass weight. Highly doubt it's gonna sound like a corn. I didn't use foam. Tush. I do remember it being a little hollow though. How do I make the FN key toggle in VIA? It's MO1. I don't think this has a weight. Nah. BCP on aluminum and Sangha. It's gonna be a loud boy. Every switch needs stabs, Calvin. That's just my nightmare you just described. Imagine that and the only stabs you have are Durox and you can't holy mod. TG for toggle, that's right. FN toggle. MO is momentary for temporary. MX blast on aluminum. Okay, that's a meme. I mean, not a meme. It's just like, what's that word? Stereotype. I don't like Durox either, but they're reliable when holy modded, and they don't break keycaps. Imagine only stabs are CoStar, like stock CoStar. Oh my god. Hi Hanzo. Jabba. Stock CoStar and you have to loot them all yourself. Yeah, that's a nightmare. OG cherry clip-ins, they're a little scratchier though. They work, but they're a little scratchier. Holy Pandas and F4, that's choosing violence. Holy Pandas and F4 in a Sangha. Oh my god. Best stabs you can buy now. I think people are leaning toward TX stabs. Because they're cheaper than Stabies. Stabies are expensive. But then again, if you buy TX tabs from like an international vendor, that's expensive too. Can I bonk the bottom case to see if it pings? Oh yeah, it does. I mean, yeah, that I don't know what you expect out of just metal. This is a GB. KD67 Light R3 is the same thing as R1, just different colors, right? Literally a bell. And hopefully when you put it together, it doesn't sound like that. We shall see. Oh shit, look. Yo, this is a hot swap singing bottom. Is that why someone mentioned that? There's no hot swap singings? Cherry MX Reds? I mean, aren't Cherry MX Reds just a red version of Cherry MX Black? In terms of the sound of the switch, it's just a lighter spring. So aluminum, I guess? I have not personally used Cherry MX Reds though, even before I got into customs. The Wildcat tape mod, what is that? What is that? 55 shipping? Yeah, that's what happens when you buy boards from China. Yeah, they got box creams. On most websites, $19 for a WinKey kit. Yeah, I think when I do international shipping, it was like 20 some bucks. Is a Wildcat tape mod to tape the case itself. Most people cherry or spring swap MX Blacks. I would stay away from box creams. I don't think there's a reason why I would use those. I don't even like creams, but I do have broken in creams that are lubed by Cobb that I should be trying soon. I made him suffer through keeping all the tops and bottoms together. To be fair, I did that for someone else too. I lubed a set of launch edition blue creams for Ricky from the patrons. That was hurt. Silicone tape where metal meets? The fuck? I don't know what silicone tape is. Ergo Clear like switches that are really good. I mean, Ergo Clear is a light tactile, so you would consider, what's that unwipe? Pewters? Pewters? You consider pewters?
Thank you for joining the subscriber family.
Okay. Let's put these screws away. Beef all day, man. You gotta have the pho thigh. Pho guys for the diet. You don't want a diet. You want the steak. Which way does this go? NK Silks over Telios. Telios is too damn expensive. Mask kit tape on the top and bottom. I don't want to do that, but I might have to. We'll see. It's not fair to bonk a case without anything in it. Oh, I need the plate. Okay. Wait, I shouldn't have attached this. I need to test the stabs. Mammoth 75 and Freebird TKL. Dude. If you like just pure no frill sound and feel, Freebird. If you want something that looks cooler, Mammoth. I like the sound and feel of the Freebird more. But I'm gonna have reviews on all these boards this month. What was I doing? Testing stabs, okay. Do y'all actually care about stem wobble? Because I've used Ink V, well, I haven't used Ink V2, so I take that back. I don't get distracted by stem wobble. Is Mammoth sales done already? I feel like Mammoth, did this end? I thought they did in stock only and they're doing GB still. Welcome, Flame. I mean, if it already ended, then shit. See, Misfire makes some sense. I'm just kidding, chat. We all have our preferences and our annoyances. You've stopped filming. I film for sound, not for wobble. You like them because they're tight, KJ? They are tight. That's one thing Gazoo does well with the switches. They tight. Yeah, let me grab GMK Rudy. Second in-stock drop down for Mammoth GB upcoming in March. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll have a review before the GB then. Sorry. Just dragging a little, man. What the hell? Alright, we'll find out. I've heard there's a lot of issues with the Stabies. The fuck? What the hell? Did I do this backwards? Oh god. Is this gonna break my enter? The hell is that? Oh no, wait. No, I did that backwards. That's my bad. This stems backwards. Screwdriver. That sounded bad. Cho, there's your scuff. Hex key driver? Okay. Stress? That was scary. Yeah, that was pretty scary. That's why I come through here. You don't come here for a pristine build. I actively mess things up every stream. Gather and X I heard good things about. Yeah, sorry Ninja. Wait, how did this let me go in? Okay. Just pop. Flip. Glacier 80, a good in-stock option, is gonna sell it like half second. Glacier, I mean, glaciers don't sell out that fast. Or like, Glacier is Cray Keys, right? Cray Keys boards don't sell out that fast. But in-stock is in-stock, you know? In-stock gets people going. Yes, Davies. That was nerve-wracking. That's all good. Owl stabs are hit or miss, and if they miss, you never fix them because you can't actually balance those wires, even if you wanted to. For that reason, I don't recommend them. They're cool technology. The alloy they use for the wires doesn't lose its shape, but it's a blessing and a curse because if it somehow ships to you bent, you'll never bend it back. Nice fender. Dude, like all the stab drops are instantaneous right now. Fuji 75 or Freebird TKL? Do you want a TKL or do you want 75? That's all it boils down to. Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay, these are all right. Okay. I'm tripping out. All these sound a little scratchy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not my favorite. We'll run it. Nah, I'm not gonna get GMK Galaxy. I don't get GMK nothing. I don't trust GBs. I entered no GBs. Yo, the famed delete key from GMK Rudy though. Professional, by the way. There's just JWK recolors to watch. Worth the money? If your concern is money, just Holy Mod Dorox. Mammoth 75 has aluminum sandblast. It's PVD aluminum? Because I know the Glacier is not PVD. It's not PVD aluminum. It's trippy. Evergalaxy V2s are just Duroc, yeah. James, yes. I'm trying my best when I'll get it done. Are Durox terrible without Durox? Wait, what? What are you asking, Miguel? Miguel? Are they terrible without Holy Mod? They're not terrible, but they have a likelihood to tick and rat, or just mostly tick. I mean, all stabs have a likelihood of ticking. 2Us should be fine without Holy Mod, but I would at least minimum Holy Mod the spacebar. How's the finger? We nail polished it and it's chipping. Has anyone noticed before just now? I asked Twitch chat and they couldn't notice, so I pointed it out and then they couldn't unsee it. Yeah, there's F4. Yeah, almost like a lot of my Durox spacebars end up ticking. You know it's Freebird stream? Yeah. Dude, it's gonna take months for it to heal. Yeah, I got a key on Q2 here. The embargo lift. Oh shit, I gotta do that this weekend too. Oh my lord. Got so much to do. I told my wife I'm not streaming on Saturday. She got so excited. We're already planning a hiking trip this Saturday morning. And as soon as I get back, I gotta hustle and make like 5 videos. No big deal. No big deal. Can you use 6.25 spacebar on Mr. Suit on Solder Mr. Suit? Yeah, you can. As long as you don't get the win keyless. KJ, same. If your spacebar doesn't tick, it's a matter of luck. So if the wire is straight, then you won't tick. But chances are the wire is not perfectly straight. Yeah, I think Hamaji Neo made a review of the Fuji 65 and he had to use the foam from the packing material to reduce the ticking or the hollowness. Favorite 65% right now? I don't know. Favorite ever? I get Chimera. It's the best sounding feeling 65 in existence. It has a look that only a mother could love. You know. What's up, Keegan? Long time YouTube member, I appreciate it. Essay profile, your stabbing gonna be on point. Your essay profile and like long pole switches like a Holy Panda or something, yeah. You do anything for a Chimera? Yeah, the Chimera is really nice. Oh my god, okay. Might need this switch fork. So to use the switch fork properly, I think I'll load from the bottom. So let me take out this switch. Let's use the tool they gave. How did I mod the stabs? These are just 205G0. Spacebar shift is better than L shift. That's just luck, man. I'm telling you, it's luck. Yeah, I saw the AL3 full time with CK. It's pretty exciting time for him. AL3 deserves it. And as far as I can tell from that announcement, AL3 is gonna get autonomy, or I don't even know if that's the right word, but creative freedom, and that's always good for a designer. How to use the popsicle stick. So use a popsicle stick the same way you would use this. So what you do is you stick underneath. See this? Get under there. Oh god. And then you lift the plate up. That's what it is. So I'm gonna drop a switch in here, right? You can see that the plate is not sticking up. Right there. It's not snapped in. What you do is you get a popsicle stick or something like this. This is from Fang Studio. And fuck. with flex cuts, you can't get in because it's down. Just Remember when I tried to teach you how to use popsicle stick and it didn't work? So I'm using my fingers to lift it up. Yeah, this isn't fun. I'm a horrible teacher. And so I'm doing every other like some spaces to try to lift the plate up, give it some stability. And then once you get some stability, it should snap in. If not, pull it up. If you don't have one of these, I honestly use a screwdriver usually. Just kind of lift it up. You don't need a popsicle stick. You can just use the driver you use for your keyboards. You get the solder version, and then you can run the half plate too. This F4 plate with the flex cuts, this is gonna be plenty flexible. The PCB doesn't have flex cuts, so it's not gonna be the most flexible. We'll see. Yeah, you can use tweezers too. Whatever. You can use your PP if it's small and thin enough. Yeah, it's not sticking up right here. So I'll go ahead and use my screwdriver because it's in my hand. Snap it. Easy peasy. Once again, with hot swap, you want to support the KL hot swap socket with your fingers when you press it down. Do on the Mr. Sue with PE foam and plate foam. No, well, plate foam helps it though, Miguel. Plate foam lifts the plate up. So it actually helps. But yeah, the Mr. Sue has flex cuts on the PCB as well, so it's hell. Switches sound best on brass. Brass doesn't sound good. I'm just kidding. Whatever you want. Clacky sounds better with brass, but you can also do the inks that are deeper. There's not really a best for brass, I don't think. It's just a very resonant plate material, so consider using a Clocky switch. A new player. Dude, the last company fired my ass. Lawrence, why would they bring me back? I was gonzo. They said, get the fuck out of here, you stupid. They didn't say that. But that's how it felt. When the pandemic was roaring and it was deep and I was like, I'm on the street. Just kidding. I had emergency funds, so I wasn't dying. Could still eat, but I definitely sold a bunch of keyboard stuff. Okay, will the fork work here? I don't think so. I need something skinnier. That's how good it runs. But that's a valid question because a lot of people got like furloughed, so they were temporarily out of work, but the company would promise to bring them back. That happened at the beginning of the pandemic. The problem was the furlough was so long that a lot of people just found new jobs. I wouldn't say furlough is being lucky, but I didn't have that situation. They just yeeted me like a ticking space bar, thrown in the trash, and that was full time. Yeah, building the Z60. You heard about it, Ren? Scott rebuild. Wait, Adam, how's that board? I unfortunately heard a lot of bad news about that board. But there's always more boards. You could do that, but if the switches aren't straight, then you can just lift the pad forever. I want to break this because I'm gonna give it away. I don't want to give away a board where I have to freaking jump pads. Poppy sound with the RK61. You want your RK61, which is a Chinese pre-built, to sound like a Polaris, which honestly is a pretty mid-rangey sounding board. It's just not going to happen, my friend. But the best thing you can try is using PE foam and tape foam, or PE foam and tape. Tape on the bottom PCB. You tape the shit out of the back, which is going to involve you taking it apart. And the RK61 is hot swap, so you put a layer of PE foam. There's a bunch of videos on this. Keyboard, B-O-R-E-D, has the videos on these mods, so try that out. It's going to sound closer, but it's not going to sound like a Polaris, unfortunately. 10 layers of tape. That's basically a case layer, case dampening layer. 10 layers, Jesus Christ. Keegan, get out of here. Polaris is mid-sounding. The Polaris, I like the Unicorn sound better, but that's like a different thing. The Polaris, I forgot what the distracting part of the Polaris was. I don't believe it had hollowness like the Vega. But it has a very foamy sound and it's required for that board, so it's really unfortunate. It's nice, it's just not the greatest. The Polaris versus Bakaneko is a very interesting question and preference. I love Unicorn sound too. Alpacas on brass, cotton candies are like something else. I mean, alpacas on brass is good. I did that with the Iron 165, and that board sounded horrible, but alpacas on brass sounded pretty good on it. So if a linear switch of the plate combo can sound good on Iron 165, which pretty much sounds bad, then it's not bad. I do prefer alpaca on FR4, but if you're really set on brass, or maybe your board comes with it, then yeah, try alpacas. Linear switch Rex, Gateron CJ, Gateron X, SP Star Meteor White, Gateron Ink, Gateron Box Ink. There's plenty. KS3, KS3 Pro. Shoot, straight up MX Blacks, Gateron Milky Top, Black Bottom Yellows. Just not creams. Creams hurt. Thanks, Squid. Why would that be a bad idea, SG? Sounds like a keyboard to me. I don't think there's a combination in the mode that would sound bad. UTD 356 Mini is lit as fuck. Good choice. I just didn't get in on it because I wasn't sure about how I felt about clones these days. But if it sounds anything like the OTD, it's a banger. Right now I use the Unicorn, the Juby, and the Freebird TKL. Moe Blacks on CF is gonna sound loud as hell, but if you like that loud sound, go for it. Good morning, PJ. It's 7:37 here. It's crazy that's morning somewhere in the world. My friends love PBT MT3, but not ABS MT3. I've personally never tried it. Build with Hyperglides, OP Blacks, and Marshmallows. I would do OP Blacks over Marshmallows. Hyperglides, they're kind of scratchy, but they're probably gonna sound good with the aluminum plate. Marshmallows are cool too. Yeah, new round of unicorns are gonna be raffled, right? They're no longer gonna be in stock. Which sucks because I'm quote unquote good at in stock, so I was able to get a lot of boards via in stock. But when Candy Keys moved to that raffle system, I stopped being able to get boards from Candy Keys because it's all kind of randomized. And although people may think I get rigged wins, I don't. So my Candy Keys dreams were crushed. And if Singa stops doing first come first serve, it's gonna be the same thing. How much is the Unicorn not flipped to? It was like 400 something. Prices have gone up though, so when it drops again, it might be 500. Still not bad. But if you want that sound, you can get pretty close with the Bakaneko. I would almost argue getting a Bakaneko with a little bit of tape mod might be key. Prep yourself to go for the RTX 3050. There's no real way. There's no tips on GPUs anymore. Everything is, all the bots have matured, and even things like the new egg shuffle, which is probably your best bet, is botted. You know, it kind of sucks though. Winning a first come first serve is crazy. I mean, there was less people before. My first come first serve win or like buy was the Z60 extras, like 2 years ago. Nice, Jordan. I got my 3080 for retail as well. Aorus Master. Anyone want to trade that uses like a mid-size tower? My 3080 is so big. I can't move into a smaller case. I have an NR200. I want to go to a smaller case. Face one just inks. The GB, I don't know when it's shipped. I'm pretty sure it says on the bottom. Just undo it, Jordan. Just kidding. Which GPU do you have? T1 case? My GPU doesn't fit. I didn't put case foam in this, or PCB foam in this, and there's no PE foam with the build. Damn, Avi, dude, that's pretty lucky. I heard in Canada that was easier to do. ASUS stuff is pretty small too. Lucky, lucky. Dude, my head hurts. I need more water. It is Akshay. Bakanako sound is well above low or affordable. It's a good sound. It's just a little hollow because it's cast alu. Okay, so I know to identify the bottom. This is the bottom because it has the scuffs on it, so this must be the top. And you slot it in. Oh, I need gaskets on the top, don't I? Let me just make sure I can place this. Yeah, it's like this. Got it. So let's drop in some gaskets. Nice, Cassandra. I was gonna trade for the 4013. I was actually gonna be able to trade the AMD GPU for it, and then the guy got COVID, and this was like May of 2020, and no one was messing around with COVID back then. And I was like, never mind. 6900 XT. I was gonna trade him, but I was gonna eat COVID for it. Never found another opportunity to trade like that again. What does gasket mean and how does it affect the board? The gasket means there's like these little strips of poron, which is like a foamy thing. And that's where the plate sits on. And it makes it softer in typing experience, and it makes it sound a little bit deeper. These gaskets are tough to install. Yeah, I remember those days, Mark. I hit a few GPUs like that, and I was able to return the other part. But a lot of people were doing that, and I guess they just went anti-consumer on us and said no more returns unless it's broken. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, go with the .125. JWK is getting tighter now. PCB only, Abe? What would I put that in? This is hella weird. This is kind of hard to screw in. Okay, that's hard. What's up, Jameson? It's going okay. Today is Wednesday. Last 2 weeks I had Friday off. So going back to work this Friday, it's gonna be a little bit long of a week. Alright, actually. Enjoy your dinner. I scarfed down ramen to do this. Yeah, I filmed JWK. Is this screwing in at all? I have no idea. I think it is. Let's go out the other side. The assembly of this is a little difficult. If I were to do new switches today, yeah, I would stem lube them unless they're particularly scratchy, in which I would stem and housing. But for the most part, things don't need both now. Is this screwing in at all? Nope. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. There's like a groove for it. I did try Scatter on CJ and they were not deep. I built the Gatter on CJ into Mammoth. Zen Wong, thank you for coming into your 1 member. Welcome. Yeah, I have to squeeze the screw at the same time because it's a gasket. Do I clean prelude switches or lube over? It depends on how consistent it is. SP Stars had lube from the factory, and I just lubed over it. But sometimes they're pretty inconsistent, and if you want the best experience, then yeah, clean the stems with maybe a paper towel. And I would never go out and try to isopropyl alcohol the bottoms. That's just too much work. Poppiest high-pitched linears, banana splits. I feel like alpacas are clackier than banana splits. Oh shit, I was supposed to take these out. Wind keyless, baby, come on now. That's stupid. If it doesn't sound booty, we shall see. There it is. Oh my god, okay. It's a little tough to work around this. I don't know what the simpler 60 is. If the board doesn't get talked about on my server, I usually don't look into it. This board's very interesting. I'll give it that much. It's different without being too wild. I would say it's like an aluminum version of the Valley 60. Nice, Hanzo. Good luck. Take your time, enjoy the process, and if you mess up, it's okay. There's nothing, it's very unlikely that you'll actually completely break something. So take solace in that. You're more of a tactile guy? I mean, you can't go wrong with like just a JWK manufactured linear. Best plate for pop? I don't know what pop means. People have different definitions for that word. But a PC plate, maybe? Or aluminum? I don't associate the word pop with something like an F44 plate. Most flexible board for 60 to 65? Just find anything with a half plate and flex cuts. So probably the Profit. I think bottomed out so easily. Pop is the Vega. I mean, it depended on the switch and plate material. I kind of miss the days where building keyboards was fun. Right now I do it for a job. And it's cool, but that kind of like raw joy from building a keyboard the first time, it's not here anymore. I mentioned this on the Twitch stream. I've been building keyboards on stream for 2 years. My first keyboard build stream was like last March or April. So it's January now, so that's a year and 9 months of streaming builds. I've been through a lot. PROPHET. There's a few sound tests on my channel. I took down the Mammoth build because it was just not proper. We'll be doing it again. I have the replacement parts. The Bakaneko and the Portal are probably going to sound the same. The unicorn sound, it's clacky. It's like a clacky ink build. Apparently, carbon fiber plates make it clackier, and a gummy O-ring is a clacky mount. It's not even a deep clack. It's just clacky at that point. Dude, in stock makes people go crazy, and Chinese market has high demand. How much money have I spent in keyboards? We made this a clickbait title the other day. In the 2 years plus, I've charged $40,000, but I sold almost all of it back. So that includes switches, that includes keycaps. That's a lot of keycaps actually. That's where most of the cost comes from. And keyboards. Don't tell my wife. That's how I'm able to, like, on top of that, I get set boards like this to build for commission, or to do a sponsored build, or I build other people's commission, like people commission me to build their boards, and I get sent things to showcase. Like, all this allows me to be able to kind of speak as more or less a person of influence for keyboards. Because I bought a lot, and I spent a lot, and I've tried a lot. Favorite switches called egg switches? Egg? Egg? I'm under 30. Egg? How's an egg switch? Did I remember saying egg? Yeah, Jim K. Rudy. Raijin is correct. Just don't say it in front of some people, because some people might be like, oh, you're generalizing. Alright, dog. Chill. Fried egg switches? I did have an egg for dinner. Yo, to be honest with you, this doesn't sound bad, and I didn't put any foam in it. So let me turn off the noise gate so you can hear as I press. Unfortunately, because the mic is so sensitive, you can probably hear my wife doing the dishes also. Let me close the door. It's not a piece of shit. My wife's going crazy out there with the dishes. Slamming stuff. Yeah, it's a sliding door. It's modern. The unfortunate thing about sliding door is I can't put a pull-up bar in my house anywhere, so I couldn't do pull-ups. Tesky Films. Sounds kind of nice. Yeah, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, I had low expectations for this. Gotta keep it 55th Street with you. Them dishes hitting? Yeah. I appreciate that my wife does dishes when I'm busy. Like the other day, no lie, my wife actually said that I was working. She was talking to her dog, because we talk to her dog like it's a child. And she said, oh, daddy's working. And I don't think she's ever said that in the 9 months I was a full-time streamer. So I really appreciate that. It's the little things. It's the little things. But now that I'm like kind of part-time streaming now, because I have a full-time job. So it's kind of late, but I really appreciate it. Like, just senpai noticed me kind of feeling, you know? Call me daddy, excuse me. for my dog. I'll keep the sound off so you can hear this. Wifey words hurt, yeah. She never would consider that it's work, even though I am working. It's always just like a dig. Probably because she wanted me to get a real job so we can get a house. And not... You were doing research on mounting styles for a year and a half based on community reviews and not so accurate sound tests? I know. Fiance says the same thing to our cat. Wife me too for sure. Yeah. Yeah, sound tests are hard. I try to make my sound tests as reliable as possible. This microphone right here, I'll go wide. This microphone is an Octava MK012. The pickup pattern is actually, the sound signature of the mic is very flat. It's very good, very accurate compared to the other mics. Like my dynamic mic is gonna make things sound different. It's gonna pick up a lot more high end and sound crisper for the voice, but when I get it close to the board, it's gonna sound too boomy and low endy. And for my voice, it's gonna pick up that much, so it's gonna boost out that much. I don't like using my dynamic mic. So that's why I switched to the condenser microphone, which is crisper, but also it's something that I can use for both my voice and the keyboard. So that's why this is here. And we can do this little trick and the mic is gone. It's cool. Dude, modding a tofu sounds good. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. It's almost more fun that way to mod things than to just buy something that just sounds good. I'm under 30. I'm getting very close to 30, but I'm under 30. Yeah, proximity effect. So right now, this plate, I need to slide it over. So I'm gonna have to loosen it up. But the left keycap is grinding. Just to let you know what's going on right now. Yeah, I have Tony Torres. Discipline, or Discipad, Mysterium, a bunch of small, like the duck board was the hardest thing. Mega Man's probably not in the chat because he's busy making that hustle. But I built that thing like 4 times and tried to fix it, and that was hurt. I don't really do those anymore. Cohen Romage uses a Rode NT2. So the thing is, if you use a very expensive microphone, those microphones typically are meant for singing, and they have a good pickup pattern, or good sound signature for voice. So it's gonna boost like the high frequencies, more or less making things sound more clacky. The easiest thing to say, easiest way to describe it. But every mic is different. I primarily like to use a Rode Video Micro, which is a very cheap microphone, so it doesn't pick up too much. Expensive microphones pick up a lot, and it may not sound realistic because it's much more sensitive than what your ears would hear. That is around the corner, yeah, Jing. Unfortunately, that always stops the hobby every year. Does Kia sus? What? KBC sound light easy. Sliding doors everywhere, yeah, the entire house. I don't like any drop boards. JK. Yeah, the pipe is wonky. Yeah, there's more space on here, so can I slide it over? Oh, I did. So because it's gasket, I'm pressing down and sliding it over. There it is, it's fixed. That's the lazy way to fix it. Hyperglide Cherry MX Blaster back on Echo 60. On FR4, I don't know. Wife review one day, whenever she feels like it, but unlikely. Unlikely. I'm the talent, I'm the model in this relationship. Just kidding, I'm the one stupid enough to show his face online in a public and vulnerable way, also known as streaming. It's not for everybody. I don't recommend it for a lot of people, actually. It's fun for me, but I'm a very specific personality. Thank you, Kwe. Favorite Dream case, that'd be Dream K Muted. But Moto Light's pretty close. Free TKO, hella good, bro. Offish, of course. That board is a banger. Okay, what else? What other keys do I need? Oh, sorry, it has to deal with customs. Do you have to pay to get it out of customs, or is it just gonna be a long wait? I don't understand why I have 2 tab keys here. Okay, F2, no. Let me just put this back in the box. Once again, while I put the extra keys away, I'll tell you the story about this. So, this is from the Polaris build. I was trying to fix the stabilizers, and with a half plate, you don't have to take all the switches out. So what I did was I just took out. I didn't take the keycaps off either. I just took off enough so I could kind of replace the stab because it was ticking. So I kind of kept everything together, but at the time I didn't have this. I didn't have this thing. I had this like jank 3D printed holder. And I had a solder iron in there, and I like walked away, but the solder iron was slipping and it moved. So when I was away from the desk, it actually fell onto my keyboard, and I had left the keycaps on there because I'm a dum-dum, and it melted my keycap. Not only did it melt the delete key, it actually melted. It was on split backspace. It melted a few other keys as well. So that's why I still have this. It's a 1 of 1 artisan. It is the only GMK Rudy set in the world that has this keycap. This is delete key. It's R1 delete key. So like it's I use delete for split backspace. Yeah, it does hurt because I didn't pay that much for it. I bought it from a friend at extras price. But yeah. And chat, can you tell me what other key is sus in this? There's another sus key. Buy a better iron holder or get a 1/1 heart set. Set heart's choice. Yeah, I know. Send it to Tiny, make it into an actual artisan. I could. It is 5. Best mid-range board. Maybe 300. Get a Polaris. The tab key is slanted. To look closely. 5 is not even from this set because I accidentally threw the 5 in the trash. It just like fell off my desk and went into the trash. I'm the biggest dum-dum. Players for 300. I mean, a GB, I would save a little bit more, or get a KB67 Lite. I cannot turn off the RGB because I don't have the JSON. A key and FN kind of sus. Dude, it's a hustle. I don't know what I can do about it. It is what it is. Let's check VIA to see if this board works. UTD is like a fake though, you know? Okay, something's going on with that switch. Oh no, it's good. Oh, the switch probably wasn't all the way in. Okay, the function isn't mapped. So this is, I'm sure I can get the JSON from Corky's, but the function's not mapped, so I can't do F, bro. Let's go ahead and check this D. At least it's not the F that was broken. Yep, bent. See right here, bent. And go ahead and just grab another switch. It's all sus, chat. Come on. So you see how the LED is peeking out from the bottom? That's south facing. Typically with per key, the legends are on the top. So that's why Akko or other gamer boards, they do top or north facing LEDs so that the LED can poke out of the legend. So with the per key that's underneath this, you see how most of it's getting blocked by keycaps? That's why the gamer sets or the gamer boards and these pre-builds, they use north facing. The last pin bender, I didn't even bother fixing it. Okay. North facing type and feel and sound. Yeah, I don't like north facing ever. All right. I guess you can predict in the chat. I'm gonna pull up monkey type, and I'll let you see how I can change this. But I'm not gonna sound test out there because I didn't install the gaskets, and we've been here for a long time. So let's go ahead and just put on the browser. Show up. Nice. I'm gonna turn off the mic. The mic is pointed down, and it's kind of like my cheek level, so it's a little bit lower, but I believe it's still gonna give you a pretty accurate sound. We're gonna do 100 words. But before we do that, I'm gonna show you the board while people drop in some predictions. This is the Quirkies Z60 EVOLVE, and EVOLVE because it's a transformer. It has this top case piece and this bottom case piece. They're swappable. This one I can change for the hookaboo or the standard that has scuffs on it. Standard allowing you to get your win key back. Hookaboo to give you a harder time in life and you lose your control. Yep. So let's go ahead and do this typing. What do you think, chat? Let's do a little 360 the board. Sound a little hollow? I can do the case foam. So let's go ahead and just swap the top. Let's do a standard. Let's do a standard. I'll do the gaskets for it, so we'll swap the top. My thoughts on it is that it's surprisingly not shitty. You don't know, like, this doesn't look like it would be a particularly nice sounding board. Yeah, singing. Lock 7U. Low bar, yeah, $189 GB. It's affordable. Color around the edges. That probably has to do with the fact that the top case is so strange. I'm excited for the Aorisu. Dude, the Aorisu with the R shift being outside the arrows is scuff. I don't like. It's cool, but that's my main gripe, man. Spacer sounds nice. Some people said the spacer didn't sound good. 2U backspace? What? Wait, what? Wait, what's a normal backspace? No, wait, what? 2U? I'm confused. Okay, let me take this out. So what I'm gonna do, install these gaskets. These are the feet. The spring suspension is interesting though. Oh, yeah, I didn't really look into it. Ticking on the left, or is it you tripping? I don't know. It's I would believe that. The sound isn't perfect. We can plug the butt a bit maybe. I got a syringe. We'll take a look at it. Hot stop saying is usually split PS. Oh. Oh. You're right. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the foamies. Ass layout's fun. It's worth a try, but I wouldn't buy an expensive board and try it that way. Like an aluminum board? Nah, try it with the acrylic LS first, and then you can sell it off for what you paid. You can buy it secondhand, because a lot of people do this where they just try it out. Worst case, you're stuck with it. It's not that painful on the wallet. Have I tried the Anubis switches? Nah, I haven't. $100? Yeah. Try something cheap. Okay. Top piece. How the hell do you screw this in? Welcome back, Akshay. You missed the sound test, but it was a little bit hollow, so we're gonna run it with the foam right now. Case foam included. Damn, it's a little bit hard to install with the keycaps on, because I don't have leverage. Like this right here. Oh, there it is. Oh God. Okay. Just stay there. Just grip it, bro. Grip it for me. There it is. Okay, let's get the other side. New Year's goal. I don't make my New Year's resolutions public, but I really want to spend more time with friends and family. I posted this. I just spend so much time like working and trying to grow things that I don't take time to stop and smell the roses. It's just not good. Just not good. There was a bit of an obsession of trying to grow my channel during the pandemic. I don't need that. What I need is to be a better partner, a better friend. To be fair, there was a period of time when I got fired that I absolutely needed to. It's either that or not eat, so having a roof over my head and being able to eat sounds nice. Yeah, so gripping this is a little tough. I hate keyboards that I like. Yes, but the keyboard sound is good. The maker of one of those videos, the cardboard video, just joined the Discord that I'm in. So I personally also think those are ridiculous, but the viral nature of that video is just it commands respect. At least the original. Hello, Miss Call. No one uses 3203 to be honest with you. Glorious Lube? Nah. Glorious yoinked the 205G0. Almost done. 15 minutes. My wife's just whispering from the edge. Are you done? Okay, I need to drop switches in here. Favorite linear switch? SP Star Meteor Whites inks. Okay, I need to grab the keycaps. Where's that box? Misko, I'm doing well. I'm just like transitioning or getting more used to having a job. Getting there at 7 in the morning. A little painful. But I'm blessed to be able to have found this job. So Gotta show some gratitude and less bitching and moaning. Elegant looking board. It looks interesting. I don't know if I would say elegant. Super? Here you go. It has a lot going for it. So I'll say that much. Cool, that's it. I'll mute this. Tutorial on springs, just Brusho 25G0. I don't bag loop anymore. Alright. Here's the board with the standard layout. I will say this thing sticks out a bit. So for that reason it's interesting. It's not flush. Gasket mounted board under $100, you're gonna have to get something from AliExpress. Like the MW65 is probably your best bet. I wouldn't go that low. I would go Bakaneko is the cheapest I would go. Kind of clean. It's not that ugly. But like I said before at the beginning of the video, the pieces are anodized in different baths. So you can see how the standard bottom right here, one, it's scuffed. You can see the white marks. Those are on the ano. Two, it's like a little bit lighter blue. Spring swapping? Oh. It's all preference. You just gotta try it. Long is like slow. And that's heavier at the top. Different stages makes it poppier on the upstroke. It's a low front height at 17.2 millimeters with this kind of low profile rubber feet thing. It's probably 17 and a half. It's not 18 mil. So typing on it is really comfortable. And we're gonna check the spacebar because someone asked. I don't think it's sticking. The right side's sticking. Maybe. Let's add a little bit of the good into the right side. Yeah, the brass press bar would look sick. The one in the thumbnail looks sick. Two 5G0 in the syringe, not sus at all, trust me. Squeeze a little bit in there, that's it. This reminds me a lot of the Elements, since we did get a Navy unit as well. And it also has a hookable and a wickle bottom, okay? You can just change it up relatively easily. It's not as fast as like swapping the back of the Mode 65, but it's something. Favorite board of 2021 would be the Unicorn for me. But I think the Freebird TKL, it came to me in 2021. Freebird TKL is lit. That's like the overall package, straight up. Every board prior, like the Mr. Suit, the Frog, the Plume, they all had like a bad space bar. Ginkgo is pretty solid too, but I like the Freebird TKL because it's like a TKL. I'm not seeing the Wii. All right. I can watch a replay of me typing. What the hell? Oh, I don't want to see my scuff again. No. No. Alright, this is with the case foam, chat. Case foam, EVO1 switches, FR4 plates, gasket mounted, standard bottom. I don't know if I mentioned case foam. This is $189 GB board. Later, Akshay. Thanks for coming back. Two things about this board. It's a very deep gasket sound, so if you're looking for a clack, I don't think this is going to be it for you. But also, the flexibility of this board is not really there. Despite having all those flex cuts, you can probably see it's not really giving much. It's not the bounciest typing experience either.
No member,
So
baby.
that's interesting. Aman, thank you for becoming a member. Tier 1 member, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not
Thank
flexing
you for
at all.
joining the subscriber family.
Alpha sound kind of wet. If they sound wet, blame Ken. Ken lube these, alright? We're using the full plate because to do the half plate you have to pop it out and it's a hot swap. These are EVO ones. There's case foam because people were saying it was a little bit hollow. Egu said they sounded wet. They sound fine, dude. I'm just saying Egu's talking shit. It's not white. I messed up the description. The box had white, chat. It's fine. I'll talk with Corkies to see if they need this back. They probably don't, and it'll be given away. I'll do a Gleam.io giveaway. Okay, I need something to lift this up. Okay, the plate's not lifting up. Am I gonna be able to do this? Later, Fender. How much does GMK Rudy go for now? This one's probably worth nothing. I don't know. Dude, I can't get that up. Pause. Oh, there it is. If it doesn't come up, I can't hear how it sounds, so. Are you scared you? Nah, it sounds fine, dude. Okay. Let's just go ahead and drop a G in here. Where's the G? Here's an ink sound in this board. Dude, the EVO1 is definitely sounding better, but JWK in my opinion sounds pretty good for 4 plates, especially a normal one, normal being PC top, 9-line bottom, and the palm stem. Here's the ink. EVO1. Yeah, I still holy mod stabs. I mean, if I'm using Duroc. Hot swap is inherently not flexible. Yeah. Because it has that extra material on the bottom so it doesn't give as much. You're right. And we're using case foam here too. The case foam is probably stopping the flex for sure. Oh my god, this is tight. Oh, I wasn't even grabbing the switch. Oh my god. Okay. That probably sounded painful on the mic. This FR4 plate is giving me mad trouble. Lavender's a little deeper. Okay, any other questions on the video or on the board? Duroc V1 Duroc V2 is less prone to wire popping and cheaper. It's cheaper. Yeah, the gaskets are driving it. Probably just very compressed gaskets. Yeah, there was a few skills in there. Yeah, it's with the case foam. There's probably a little bit of give without the case foam. I wouldn't put KBD fan stabs as my primary stab. I've used them in the KBD 67 Lite and I did love them. Jinkies and Bonds the color, dude. Why do you want my opinion on the color? FFR plates are normally pretty tight? No, they're typically not. They're typically normal. They fit like any other plate. If the designer or whoever ran the plates used tighter tolerances, then it's tight. Like on the Z60 on that build, we ended up having tight tolerances. Inks and Nepson's pretty deep. Durapalms are clocky.
November, baby.
Thank you, Christian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This or the Freebird 60? I mean, I like this more than Freebird 60. Because the Freebird 60 is a tray mount, this is a gasket mount, and it has like options. But I think, yeah, and someone said they got Space 65 vibes. It probably has to do with the rounded corners. The Freebird 60 probably looks cleaner. The keycaps are GMK Rudy. R-U-D-O. R-U-D-Y. Can't even spell. I think if the anode color matching was better as a good looking board, yeah. It's the anode bads, bro. Like, you definitely see when it's anodized in different bads. Rudo. My stream schedule right now is going to be every Monday on Twitch and every Wednesday on YouTube. Just twice a week. And I'm going to be making a lot more YouTube videos. So if you become a YouTube channel member, when you comment on videos, you get an icon next to your name as well. And it gets brought to the top, I think. If Twitch burns in a fire, then we'll be YouTube streaming full time. OTD mini vibes? Sure. GMK laser? I like it, but most people don't. FP60 is an alternative tofu. The new job is fun. I get to manage more. I get to be in charge of stuff. I also have to answer phone calls from the public. It's very interesting. But I'm no longer a like designer grunt, and I can see my career progression. So it's cool. It's definitely what I've wanted in my career up until this point. So I'm glad I was able to land here. I've tried TX66. They're pretty good. I like them. I haven't tried TX60. Sandwich mount is underrated. People don't give it enough credit. Sounds pretty clean. Am I gonna make a video on my keyboard collection? Sometime. I only have like 3 boards. New, Juby, Unicorn. And everything else, I have like stuff from commissions. And no, stuff from showcases. But I don't count those. Did the Stabies end up being scuffed? No, I don't think so. I'm not gonna push it because I actually like the GMK Rudy spacebar. I kind of need it. I like gummy earring more than gasket. Tofu 60 is very moddable, so it's fun and it's a fun experience. Cataclysm requesting another sound test. Excuse me? You don't tell me what to do? Sure. Freebird 60. I mean Freebird TKL. I made a review on the Sun 68. Those are my thoughts. Freebird TKL is too pog for sure, but you know what's hurt about it? 2 things. It's the USB is at the edge of the case, and also it's a right USB, which sucks. Even this cheap board is center USB. Freebird kind of hollow, but it's exclusive for the price. I think people are just too used to like foamy and gaskety sound. I don't think it's hollow. Freebird TKL sound kind of weird. Up to preference. Yeah, but it's compatible with the H88 USB or PCB, so that's why it's done on the right. The mod sound weird on the Evolve. Yeah, the mod. It's probably the Staby. Honestly, Cataclysm. Fucking Stabies. Band-Aid. I use the Band-Aid. I don't use any kind of special tape because with Band-Aids you can use it for your fingers. Like I cut my thumb yesterday and I used a Band-Aid. If you buy any other specialty tape, now you only have one use for it. I didn't build this in the stream. I've just been using this. This was on a Twitch stream. This Twitch stream, I believe. Yeah, Twitch stream. And this is today's build. Corky's Z60. The stream is sponsored. If you don't trust me, then I don't know why you're here. I'm always honest, and there were shortcomings with this board, but in the end, the board sounded pretty good. It sounds a little bit odd, and it kind of needs the case foam, especially around the mods, just probably because of the top and bottom. But it's a kind of board you can experiment with, and you can use this board to test if you can deal with win keyless, if you want an HHKB without having to buy another keyboard. And I'm always for one, affordable boards, this being $189 in GB, not including the shipping price just yet, and having one thing you can test around with and kind of experiment with so you can learn. You don't have to spend $40,000 on keyboards like me to be able to learn about keyboards. This being hot swap, it also having a half plate option, solder plate or solder PCB option. There's a lot going for this board. I think it's cool. Definitely worth checking out. If you want something cleaner, it's not the cleanest look, right? It juts out at the side. The anodization, I don't think the anodization is going to match up any better in the production run. But it has a daughter board, USB-C centered, you know. It has rubber strips for feet instead of bump-ons. That's always a plus. It has $1,000 gasket grooves. That's always a plus. Yeah. I'm using the top mount with the rubber case. Z1. It's amazing price for what the specs are. Market for boards is saturated. Yeah, there's too many options. I made a video on a Galactopus. Alright, y'all. Gotta go. My wife's been asking for me for the last half hour. Thank you for hanging out with me on this YouTube stream. I won't be streaming on Saturday because that's not part of my schedule anymore. I will see you on Monday. Yeah, we got cool stuff on Monday and Wednesday. Monday's on Twitch, Wednesday's on YouTube, and we'll be popping out more YouTube videos. And I'll really make sure to get more YouTube VODs, YouTube and Twitch VODs onto the second channel. I think, no, the YouTube VODs will stay here. The Twitch VODs will be on the second YouTube channel. All right, have a great night, everyone. Peace.